Welcome again to Mr. Pryor's classroom. Today I'm just going to kind of ramble like I used to do when I was a principal and teacher at school. But I'm going to try to answer these questions. Why do I do this? Why do I put myself out here on Facebook? Is there something wrong with my health or something? That's what some people are asking. Am I going to become a preacher? That's what one of my best friends asked me on the phone a couple of days ago. Um, to answer about my health, um, actually, COVID-19, the crisis is what woke me up. You know, I've been retired for the last few years, and I'll work in the yard and pick up sticks and take care of my dogs and the chickens and gather eggs and occasionally go to McDonald's and sit with the guys. Well, now we can't go to McDonald's because not because of COVID-19, but they're working on McDonald's. But anyway, I do have a few health issues, but that's that's not why I'm not dying right now. Although we do all suffer from a terminal illness, and that terminal illness is called life here on earth. It is terminal, and that's why we need to have hope in Jesus Christ, and that's why I've talked about that a little bit lately, and I used to talk about that as a principal and a teacher. Most of the time I didn't use the word Jesus. I would just say, you know, there's a story in this book I read, and here's how it goes, and that's kind of how I got around that. But anyway, I do have some health issues. For instance, my eyesight, for those of you that had me in class, my eyesight started failing when I was in my 40s, back in the mid 1990s, maybe even before that. I have what's called macular degeneration, and that has caused me to do things differently in my life, and I live a little bit more like a hermit. And but now I'm talking to you people here on Facebook. And I also have a few YouTube channels to help people with the same disabilities I have or same illnesses I have. For instance, the macular degeneration. I have a channel on YouTube that is called Journey Through Macular Degeneration. And I just do that to help other people. I get on the internet all the time to read about macular degeneration and eye problems, just like you guys get on and read about your health issues. Well, I do the same thing, and I get on YouTube and watch videos. And I have my favorites that I'll get on and watch their videos because they're experiencing a lot of the same things I experience. So, but however, they're a lot younger than I am. And so I thought, well, you know what? There needs to be some videos for us old guys about that have macular degeneration and explain some of the things that I do to get through that. So I have that channel that people can get on and watch the videos, Journey Through Macular Degeneration. I also have a channel called Journey Through Prostate Cancer, of which I do have. Everything's going great now, though, but there's not that much on the YouTube about prostate cancer. So I thought, well, I'll put a few videos on there so that other guys might want to listen and hear my experience. I've also had ankle fusion. Uh, the last year of teaching in 2012 and 13, I could barely get around and barely get up and down the stairs. So I had surgery after I retired and had ankle fusion, and I do videos on that. And those aren't to make any money at all. I'm not going to make any money on YouTube. I don't want to. I don't want to make any money. And just lately, I've started putting videos on about a guy from McLeansboro by the name of Hank Mormon. I actually have written a book, but have not done anything with it about him. And one reason I haven't done anything with it is I don't want to make any money off of that either. So I am currently starting to put that whole book onto videos here on Facebook. I did the first one on Sunday. It's called Sundays with Hank. I put that on Facebook in a couple of different places on my account under Charlie L. Pryor, and also I shared it to McLeansboro High School friends of the 60s, because those are the people that would know and remember this guy that I had written some things about. But I don't want to make any money off of that either. I just want to put things out, maybe give people a little bit of chuckle. I also put other ideas out, just maybe to get people to think. What can you do during this COVID crisis? Well, these are some of the things that I do. Now, every night I get embarrassed by putting things like this on Facebook, and I get embarrassed about it. And every night I think, oh, I'm just going to delete and erase everything I've put on there because it just embarrasses me. Well, little voice pops inside my head, no, don't do that yet. And then every morning I get these ideas or songs or things to talk about, just like I did when I was principal and teacher. And so that's why I do this. It isn't because I'm dying right now, although we all are from this illness we call life here on earth. But sometimes I give scripture, sometimes I don't give scripture. I had not given any scripture this morning. I think I said Jesus a couple of different times and talked about him. But what can you do? You're going to have those same voices pop in your head, what you should be doing. And it may just be giving a phone call to a friend. It may be just helping out with Hungry Hearts here in town when your church has that week to take lunches to the kids. It may be praying. My brother-in-law, Greg Bond, has a series on praying every morning. It may be just watching things on YouTube and Facebook that helps build your faith so that you can help others with their faith. But I'm getting a little bit long-winded here, and I wanted to keep it short. But I thought I would get on and just say, why am I doing this? And even tell about some of the other things I'm doing. I'm not bragging about a thing. I don't want to make money off of any of it. I want to just help people and help people either get through this crisis or the people that are having the same health issues that I have. Thanks for watching.